Thank you. We're going to do a super slow-mo of me like Krispy Kreme. What? Well, first and foremost, welcome back to the tube. Can you zoom in on that?
Yes, sir.
I managed to get the check home. Had to fold that up in my luggage to get it back. It's weathered. It's seen some shit, like 47 airports and yeah. Well, I glazed the check. It's the first thing I did when I got back to my room. These are pretty cool too. I kept all like the athlete like badges and stuff like that. So I think things that are purely isolation movements, so things like quads, chest, biceps, things that you can load like with constant tension. And then when it comes to things like tricep movements, hamstrings, back, anything in the posterior really, I think you've really got to get a good balance of heavy, dense compound movements and load, but then you've also got to be a little bit more finite and a little bit more intricate in the way that you do train them. So when you look at the back as a whole, there's so many different moving parts. There's so many different areas, and especially if you're genetically predisposed to using one muscle group over another when you're training back, is if you just pick up a dumbbell and row that dumbbell without actually cognitively thinking about why or how you're moving that dumbbell, then you're just going to go straight back to whatever you've used in the past. So like me personally, you know, I could barbell row 4 plates aside 5 years ago, and I would never think about doing that right now because it's not conducive to what I want to accomplish from a back development piece. And I know I was talking to someone about this the other day. From a bodybuilding standpoint, I start to train with the thought process of, okay, how will this look in a front double bicep? How will this look in a side chest? So when I'm training my chest, you know, Arnold spoke about it on the pumping iron. It's like we're sculptors. We're trying to sculpt the human body to look a specific way, and we're doing that with training. We're not doing it with clay and a knife. We're doing it with dumbbells and with cables and with tension. So think about that when you're training back. It's how is this movement going to translate to making my back look better in a specific pose on stage? When bodybuilding is obviously the be all and end all of why you're training, then it becomes a little bit more of a thought out process rather than just picking up a weight and moving it for 12 reps and then coming into the gym the next week and then picking up a heavier weight and trying to move it for 12 reps. There's a lot more than meets the eye when it comes to progressively overload. And I say to my athletes and my clients about this all the time, is you can progressively overload within a set, and the weight doesn't have to be any different and the reps don't have to be any different. So you can mentally connect and engage with a set and work harder, work more efficiently, and have a better set and progressively overload without picking up a heavier dumbbell and without doing more reps. And I think some people get lost in that, is they've got to get heavier and harder and more and this and more volume, and train smarter, not harder. That's all I'm trying to say. That's effectively what I was trying to get at with all of that. Well, we always know that my arms are lagging, my quads are obviously lagging, and my back thickness and my back density is lagging as well. So I think if I can bring those up in the next off season, then it's more about completing the physique rather than making the physique better. I think what I've got, respectfully, the foundation and the structure and the way that I'm put together all fits really well. It's just about, you know, bringing up really specific, minute things. And this is where from a bodybuilding standpoint, you can start to paint with those thinner strokes. You know, we've spoken about this before, of the broad strokes and the thin strokes, is that I've gotten my physique over the last 7-8 years to the point that it's at where I can fine tune my training and be a little bit more specific and be a little bit more finicky with the way that I am training, to be, you know, a little bit more locked into what I'm looking to accomplish, rather than just trying to add overall mass on the entire body, which we're always trying to do anyway. We're always trying to get bigger, and we're still trying to improve our strengths. That doesn't stop. We're trying to limit the difference between our best body part and our worst body part. And I think that especially in classic physique these days, is they're not looking for outstanding body parts. They're looking for the most complete package. And it's often not the person with the best body part that wins a show. It's often the person with the least amount of weaknesses. So it's the perfect combination of symmetry, muscularity, conditioning, posing, flow, front to back, left to right. Like it's a total package. And if you're lacking in, you know, 2 of 7 of those areas, and someone's lacking in 1 of 7 of those areas, then they're going to beat you. It's very simple as that. And you could sit there and say that bodybuilding is subjective and you know, you can never control who's going to win and blah, blah, blah. But you can always put yourself in the best position to be successful, and controlling the controllables is the best way to do that. And that's the way that we're attacking this off season, which is an interesting segue because we're about to go and order 50 donuts. So I did say on one of the YouTube vlogs that for every like that video gets, I was going to consume 1 pastry. and it got 50 likes. And I put the macros for 50 Krispy Kreme donuts into MyFitnessPal this morning. Turns out it's 10,000 calories exactly. I'm starving because I've been pushing food up, obviously. And I like to get a lot of food in sort of early on in the day because I'm quite busy and I like to have good food in before I train. So I'm fasted. I've drank 3 liters of water and 2 coffees so far today. That's where I'm at. And we're about to go to Krispy Kreme and order some donuts. I can't eat 50 Krispy Kremes. I know for a fact I can't.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Like, I've been chatting to people about it and they're like, you know how people can like squish them down and blah, blah, blah. But it's still like, you're still putting the calories into your body. It doesn't matter the size of them. So yeah, anyway, that's where we're at. All right, so we're going to go Krispy Kreme. We'll figure it out when we get there. And then we'll go straight to the gym from there. Perfect, let's go. I could put 12 away in a minute right now, easily. I really wanted to bitch out. That's so many donuts, bro. Is there a secret way to eating them, do you reckon? Can I get 50 donuts, please? I'm not getting like a filled one, I know that much. If I, like, imagine trying to do 50 of those.
It looks so good.
So if I do 2 double dozen and then 2, so I was thinking if I do 24 original glazed, 24 cinnamon, and then I'll do like, so if I do like a New York cheesecake and then a strawberry cheesecake, let's do 1 New York cheesecake and then 1 lemon filled. 24 original glaze, and then 24 traditional cinnamon. I regret everything already. We should have done a blood glucose like before and after. My pancreas are already hurting at the thought of what's about to happen. For the 2, we've got 51 donuts. I'm obviously gonna start with like 6 in one go. Hang on, let me, I forgot we were filming then. I thought I was just eating donuts for like, just cause. Let me eat 1 properly.
Do you want a serviette for when you smash your hands on this?
Probably, yeah. They're so good though. They just melt in your mouth. First one's delicious. I already know the last one's gonna be so terrible. I won't want to eat a Krispy Kreme again for the next 10 years. Like, that's gone. That one's gone. 49 to go. See, that makes it look so much easier.
Oh, it's gonna be so filling.
I can feel my blood pressure rising like as I'm eating.
Yeah, you look red.
This is good. I'm enjoying it so far. I'm already getting hot. I'm already getting warm.
Oh, you split that. Okay.
I'm getting aggressive now.
And then cram the 3 on. Yeah. Does that feel wrong to do that?
Yeah, I feel horrible. All right, I need to get this 6 down. Have you ever just looked at something and you're like, I know I shouldn't be doing this? All right, we need to get this 6 down. If he dies, he dies.
Before midnight.
No. So I want to try and get it done. Well, I've got an appointment at 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I got to play basketball tonight. I forgot about that. Okay. I'm very realistic of my expectations in doing this. I'm even procrastinating doing this. Everyone thinks that this is going to be so much easier than it is. I know for a fact that everyone looks at Krispy Kreme donuts and like, yeah, I could eat 20, no problems whatsoever. Do it then. Do it. Start your own YouTube, find your own Mitch, do it. See what happens. That's going to be the best way to do it, like initially. But then they just get like harder to chew. So they don't melt in your mouth the same way when you squish them down. It's fun for like the first 6 donuts. I've done a 10,000 calorie challenge, easy. The problem is not the amount of food, it's like the same food. This is like the same thing like over and over and over again. I would think all donuts are still like donuts. But if like you're doing a 10,000 calorie day and you're doing like fried chicken and then you're doing like spaghetti or then you do sweets, kind of switch between sweet and savory, if you just hammer in the sweets like non-stop, it's just a bad time for everyone involved. And by everyone involved, I mean specifically me. Once I finish this 12, I think we can move on. You might have to drive. I'm looking around for someone to come help me, and no one's coming.
There, though.
Yeah. All right. Are you happy with that?
bit more icing there.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
No, that's perfect.
Well, we're going to the gym. I gotta go wash my hands. I've already eaten 12. Content, why else?
You've already eaten?
I've already eaten 12.
How you feeling?
Not great. I could put 12 away in a minute right now, easily. And like, you can't get like 50 filled ones because
he's even gone the assorted.
well, the lady at Krispy Kreme.
That one's gonna hurt.
Looks like a boob.
That one's gonna hurt.
She told us
You'd want to do these ones first before you start doing that.
no, because then they fill you up. So I'm going to use the lemon as to like break up the flavor fatigue.
Okay.
So I got 24 original glaze and then 24 cinnamon. It's horrible.
This doesn't sound fun at all.
I did the squish.
It'll make it easier to go down.
I did the squish thing, but then it just makes them super dense. Because you want to eat them one at a time and they kind of melt in your mouth.
Yeah.
When you squish them, you've got to chew them, so they're super dense.
Melton's like-
Everyone's always got the best way to do it, but no one wants to fucking do it.
Just fucking do it.
Just fucking do it.
Just do it.
I said the same thing.
Look, like I said, if you run out of space, J-Man's got you.
Jay won't run out of space.
Jay,
I will do it.
Jay, I mean this as sincere as I could possibly mean this. Under no circumstances am I eating all these donuts. Under no fucking
There's no way, huh?
There's no fucking way.
He's already called it.
I got 6 in and I was like, well, we went to Krispy Kreme and then sat there and ate 12 and then we came straight here. Okay, well, I'm hoping I'm going to have a really good session.
Yeah, hopefully you don't need the bucket.
I'll
If
be
anything,
fine.
you should hit a PB by today.
Well, that was my thought process. I'm fueled
It's
up.
a lot of calories, so.
I'm going to go step on the treadmill real quick. Do I have pre-workout? Is it worth having pre-workout? Our goal is if I take enough pre-workout, I'll shit myself. This is one of my favorite flavors, actually. Lemonade Crush. It tastes exactly like a lemonade icy pole. It's very nice. This and the creamy soda are probably my top 2 flavors at the moment. And then red candy sticks. I prefer the red creamy soda to the brown, you know the difference? I can get through this box by the time we finish training, I reckon. Living a dream. This is a terrible idea. I've done 1,000 steps today. If I was smart, I would have done cardio this morning. But I didn't. But instead, I slept through my alarm, missed the Australia versus USA game, fucked up everything. I can't stress to you how much I don't want to do this. I cannot stress to you how much I am not invested in this even remotely. I can feel my stomach like distending. Like they're just expanding in my stomach. I find it easier to stay on diet when other people are eating food around me. It's when I'm at home by myself and I'm like left to my own devices. Yeah, that's why all I need to do to prep for a show is just delete Uber Eats out of my phone. And 12 weeks later, I'm magically shredded. It's crazy. You want a donut? Are you actually? I saw that actually. Do you know who's not on a cut? Me, bro. That's who.
So what's the challenge? How many is it?
The limit doesn't exist. I'm so hot right now. I'm gonna throw my guts up. I know it for a fact. I'm gonna leave the rest here. Whatever I don't eat, I'll just leave them here. Then I'll finish this, and then I'll go to the toilet, and then we'll train. We need to put a disclaimer at the start of this for sure. Did you get that on camera? Fuck. I am
Completely self-inflicted.
I am very unwell, yeah. It sounded like such a good idea at the time. And then she passed me over 50 donuts and I was like, I've made a mistake. I'm up to like 20. Oh yeah, I've got them right here.
God damn.
You want some?
I'm good. I got legs.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, so we did I did 12 like at the restaurant and then like 8 some like on the treadmill.
12's a struggle.
I know, I was there.
Like,
Yeah, we did that. But then like because that's what everyone says. Everyone's like, just squish them. And then I squish them and then you gotta like, they're so dense. Yeah.
it's so sweet.
Oh, the sweetness fucks me up.
Yeah.
So I got 24 original glaze and then 24 cinnamon to try and break it up. It ain't working.
Nope.
And everyone's like, why didn't you get the filled ones? Bro,
I mean,
like 2 would fill you up though. Like
yeah, true.
bad. I feel like DJ Khaled. Another one. I haven't dumbbell press since before prep. You feed me donuts mid-set, Lucas?
I will.
Remember that time I was feeding you Reese's Pieces before a show?
Let's do it.
One, hi, yeah.
Want me to?
Yeah, feed me one. Whilst I'm multitasking, I can think about it.
Why is this serving dirt?
Look, don't ask questions, all right? I don't care. Bad idea.
Can we do a 2,000 calorie eating?
I'm trying and failing miserably. I can adequately tell you right now
that there is zero disposal going on in my body. Absolutely zero disposal of glucose or anything else. There's zero. It's sitting in my head. Feel it in my head. Like the sugar is just pounding my brain. I can feel the dough. The dough is like expanding in my stomach. Just don't look at my face because I can feel how puffy it is right now. It looks sick. I can't vacuum. I can't vacuum. I can't vacuum. It's fine. I should have pinned 300 IU of insulin before this. Is what I should have done. No extracurricular support was used in the making of this video. Just glucose disposal agents. What's next? My brain's not working even. 50 kilos, okay. I mean, I actually feel kind of strong, but my grip's a little bit narrower when I barbell press. So with a dumbbell, I kind of come like out here. But with a barbell, I'm kind of like a little bit more close grip. To the point where like, I have my thumb like right where the knurling starts. And then I always suicide grip as well. So yeah, when I barbell press, when we actually film a proper training video that's not a piss take of whatever the fuck we're doing today. So I kind of stack my wrists above my elbows and press that way, rather than like coming all the way out here. I don't know, it works better for me. Trust me.
Are you serious?
I'm just as disappointed in myself as you are. Sorry, I'm spitting cinnamon at everyone. The person that I've got a PT at 6 o'clock tonight, and she just saw my story and she just replied and was like, "Are you gonna be okay to PT tonight?" Probably not. Yeah. I'm more like mentally aware of everything when I come off everything. So like being more self-aware of, from a mentality standpoint, knowing that like my hormones are like this. So being more self-aware of how I'm responding to scenarios. I was talking to someone else about it the other day and they were like, people use PEDs as like to fill the gaps. And it's like, as soon as you come off, you don't have anything to fill the gaps with. So you've got to be 100% with everything. And that's kind of the way that I look at it. Is if you're 100% with everything and then add your PEDs on top of it, then that's where the performance enhancing comes from. So as soon as you take them out, it's like, okay, now I've got to be even more diligent because, you know, I don't have the enhancements there. He says as he puts a donut into his mouth, but my brain's not even working. I have no clue what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, I think like sticking to a baseline diet's like really, really important. I like tried to put it into my fitness pal and my fitness pal was like, "Are you sure?" Are you sure? I have absolutely no predisposed idea to how many reps I'm gonna get here. It's just fucking whatever happens, happens. Yeah, that's what I mean. Everyone thinks it's so easy, but it's not. It's not the amount of food that's the issue. It's the sugar and like, I feel unwell. I feel unwell. The other part is like, I've done like literally zero prep for this whatsoever. Like my entire prep for this was not eating breakfast this morning.
Which would have made it worse.
Probably made it worse, yeah. Like, if I had have like trained for it for a couple of days, like eating, expanding my stomach, had got up and done cardio this morning. What did I eat last night too? Oh, I ate like a kilo of pasta last night for dinner too. Your guess is as good as mine. No, I was like below on food and I cooked like a massive bunch of pasta for like 4 meals. And then I tracked my food for yesterday and I was like, fuck. So I ate like half of all my meals for today and tomorrow. And then I don't need my meals for today anyway because, yeah.
That's actually so cool.
It's pretty cool. So yeah, the bag. Chris gave me this. Shout out Chris. Chris hooked me up with the Australia patch. Yeah.
She just gave that to you.
Yeah, he's like, I got a present for you. And I was like, what? He's like, gave me this patch.
It's actually beautiful.
And he goes, money can't buy you that patch. Like, that's like, you've got to fucking do a tour to get one type thing. So as long as people don't see that and think that I'm actually an army veteran and I get called out for like stealing valor. Have you ever heard of that? Yeah.
Is that heavy?
Nah. Intra-workout carbs, bro. This goes against everything I was taught in health class. The human body is designed to starve itself and operate just fine. I got here and like we jumped on the treadmill and I'm like eating donuts and there's like 3 of my clients that have all had check-ins this morning that all got a calorie reduction and I'm just like eating donuts. I'm like, oh, cool. The Krispy Kreme challenge is going terrible. Look, I knew I wasn't gonna get 50, like I was realistic. I thought I could easily get through 24, easily. I'm at like 18 and I want to die. Like if I've been eating shit lately, then it probably would be easier to do this. But because I've been eating like relatively good, that as soon as I'm putting this into my body's just like, no. Like we refuse to acknowledge that this much sugar possibly exists. I'm disappointed in myself. Like I could put 10,000 calories away, no problems whatsoever, but it's 10,000 calories of the same thing. It's so hard. I've got to redeem myself from an eating standpoint in some way, because I can't go out like this. My ego can't take it. Watch me become a professional eater now and just quit bodybuilding because I hyperfixate on something that I can't do. Mitch made a great point before. He goes, I know you feel like shit right now, but I know you feel worse at how bad you did. And he's absolutely correct. The pain that I feel in my stomach from these donuts is supremely outweighed by the pain I feel in my heart at failing this. If someone rocked up with 24 donuts right now and challenged me to an eating competition, I'd turn it on.
That's what I'm saying.
I would turn it on right now. That's why I said on the way out, I'm gonna challenge Jay to a donut eating competition because I know that once he starts, I'll fucking want to send it. It's as good as my vacuum will get right now.
Okay,
not
man.
nearly enough.
You do not look okay.
I said the only thing that feels worse than my stomach right now is my ego.
And
Because,
probably your heart.
well, that too. How many do you reckon you could eat in a minute?
I reckon.
8. If you crammed them.
How many's in there?
There's a full box there.
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
No, but I'm not getting some shit. There's no way.
No way, right?
There's no way.
Jay, stop talking. Start.
Push, come on. Get those glizzy gobblers down, bro.
Bro.
What time are we at?
We're at 42.
20 seconds down. Come on. You can do at least 4. Come on. You can get 4 down.
Bro.
4 down. All right, I'm in. I feel terrible. I feel so terrible. Oh, that one might have pushed me over the edge.
Got 10 seconds left.
Come on.
Come on, bro.
Chipmunk rule. You can get it all in. Oh, no. Oh, no. Look away. I came out of the gates hard, bro. Hard. I got real confident. I got real confident as well. I'm like, this will be a fucking piece of piss. And then the sugar hit me, and you can literally see the life just drain from my face, like live on camera. So bad. If someone can challenge me to eat 250 grams of chicken breast and 300 grams of jasmine rice, I'm fucking down.
You can do that.
I'm so down for that. And if it challenge me to do it 6 times a day.
It's like a regular day.
It's almost like a regular day. And that's the thing I was saying, that because my diet's actually been reasonably good lately, like coming out of show, the second I put shit into my body was just like, the fuck are you doing, bro? Anyway.
See, for some reason my body is thriving.
I feel amazing. I feel great.
No, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Make it make sense.
Oh, I'm hurting.
All right. Well, as you were. No, thank you. The worst part is even when I was buying the donuts, I'm like looking at him, I'm like, this is so dumb. So dumb. And then the worst part is when we bought the donuts, I posted a story and put it on social media. So once you do that, like you've committed, right? Like I said, the only thing that feels worse than my stomach right now is my ego. and you.
Praying for a crop test.
All right, see you, boys. I took a huge L. I'm not going to recover from this mentally. Physically, I'll be fine. But mentally, I'm not going to recover from this. I grotesquely over-exaggerated? No. I grotesquely overestimated my ability to eat donuts. That's what I did do. I think we realized that I fucked up after what? Donut probably 8. I have left the donuts at Muscle City for my own benefit because me being the competitor that I am would have got home tonight and forced my way through those donuts for literally no reason other than just to say that I could do them. I feel horrible. I feel terrible. I highly recommend nobody ever does anything like that. I did get a pretty gnarly pump though. We'll take that. Yeah, so we're done. I'm actually got to go back to work and then try and play basketball tonight. We're going to get back to some serious training next week, I think, Mitch. Yeah, I'm done with these troll videos. Does one troll video and I'm done. That's it. We got to sign out. But anyway, you guys know the drill. I wish to formally apologize for my dismal performance today. I wear that on my chest. I'll cop the L and I'll just try to be better next time. But that's all there is to it. That's all we got for you today. Pump was good. You know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.